Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe so I can keep these videos coming to you guys. And you guys can also help me and my channel grow. And I would really super duper appreciate that. Today we're eating Chipotle sauce and we got some chips. And don't make fun of me. I have this ghetto ass cup from Burger King, but I love it because look at the size. I can put a lot of drink in here and I can stay in my bedroom. And I'm usually like, okay, so today we're talking about building a foundation from scratch, right? So for the past 2-3 years, I have been, actually, I'm not gonna lie, for the past few months, I have begun to build my own foundation. Now this goes deep. Y'all know I'm all into esoteric, occult knowledge, and I'm just into spirituality in general. So we're going to chime down on that as we chime down on this. So yeah, please like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Help my channel grow. I'm new to the YouTube streets. And come on, y'all. Let's help our content creators. You know, I'm a content creator. I've never shared this, but I'm actually right now, I'm not originally from the United States. So when I was going through homelessness, I had lost my identification and stuff, right? And when I lost it, I haven't been able to, the wait to get it back is like 3 years. So I'm waiting on my identification. Until then, I'm like jobless, and this is my job, content creating. So you guys help me come up. I really appreciate that. Love y'all so much. Let's eat time. Okay, so we're all ready to chime in. Okay, so we're talking about building a foundation from scratch. Honestly, it's been the most like liberating thing for me. Y'all don't make fun of how I eat chips and how I eat my Chipotle with chips and queso. It's been the most liberating thing for me because I've always felt like the black sheep of the family that I was, my vessel, my body was born in. I've always felt like the black sheep. So me building this foundation is extremely liberating, you know. And I've shared this because I'm comfortable sharing it. Because what my born family, mind you, I'm a trans woman, right? And I think they figured that I would end up I don't know if they knew I would transition. But anyways, I'm a trans woman, right? So I've always been different. Like even when I was young, I always played with dolls. I always tried on dresses, things like that, right? So I've never felt like I've been a part of the family. I've never felt like I really fit into the family. So when I started waking up spiritually, I started realizing that when it comes down to family dynamics, they're built on a grid, right? And everybody is interconnected to a specific grid. And these are truths that they don't want a lot of people to know, because you have the people that are ostracized from their families for that very reason, because it's almost like if you think about like a blood sacrifice, right? They put you at the bottom so your energy can help the rest of the clan grow. You know? And it's so ridiculously sad what my family did to me. I'm still recovering from all that pain. You know, especially like, okay, so when I started building a foundation, right? All of a sudden, my born mother called me and was like, just started really, it was a whole act. She started crying. She thought I had a coming back to Jesus moment. This woman put on a whole act. Started crying like, I thought you were lost, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, what the fuck? So in my head, I'm like, is it like a huge operation to make LGBT feel like they don't fit in? Is it really like a huge operation that everyone is in on and I'm just the one that is not in on it? It had me having all types of thoughts in my head, like, what the fuck is going on? Then it dawned on me. She didn't hit me up until I started working on myself. That had me raise an eyebrow. You didn't hit me up until I started working on myself. Shit started adding up. Because I fucked up their foundation. You know how a foundation has to be destroyed before a new one is rebuilt? Yup. And they have their own foundation, which they had me X'd out of. I was just at the bottom. Because they thought that with me being me, eventually, I would find myself dead. You know, when I first started to transition, Moon, you need to get down. When I first started to transition, and he's doing it again, y'all, every video. When I first started to transition, she would say, I hope you catch AIDS and things like that. You're gonna get sick and you're gonna die. Who says that? Who the fuck says that? I have a few truths that I want to enlighten about my trans experience. You know, it is the one truth. It is the truth, right? For me, I believe I am the feminine and I am the masculine, all in one vessel and one body, at a supreme balance. We gotta understand this thing, y'all. All it is really is energy. It's all about energy. It's all about energy. So, I'm putting two and two together, especially working on my grid, right? It's like I could be in any energy. Like I could be in my masculine energy, I could be in my feminine energy. And I think that's why they don't like it, because it fucks up how they have things running. It fucks up the old dynamic. I'm considered like a new family on the block. So when I was building my foundation, which is absolutely lovely, you know, I'm a spiritualist, so I'm into like spirit babies. Like I'm tapped into all that, right? So realizing and analyzing that I'm connected to everything that is ever going to be and everything that has already been, I'm connected to my future children. So I've been connecting to them on a spiritual level because all they are points on a grid. That's all we all are. It's points on a grid. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't see that. Moon's fat ass did though. That's all we are. So it made it easy for me to connect the dots. Now, you gotta understand, for me, it's a life or death situation because I'm out here by myself. And I didn't know what love was. I didn't know what family was. But now that the divine is teaching me about divine love, the ultimate love, I have the ultimate foundation. And literally, I'm not only doing it for me, but I'm doing it for my fellow LGBT people that may resonate with my story, to show them that they have options. You know? I feel alive. For the first time in my life, I feel so alive. And that's because I was not scared. I was not scared of myself. And on top of that, I had my values intact. I don't think I shared this, but a few years ago, I had a dream, a vivid dream of a little girl. She ran up to me and hugged me and said, "Hey, mommy." I woke up with tears coming down my eyes. That's when I knew that I had to literally leave the life I had behind if I ever wanted to experience that type of love that I felt in that dream. Like, woke up with tears. Mind you, for years I never dreamt. I smoked a lot of weed. So I never really dreamt. And this is even when I was smoking weed, you know. That dream hit me off guard because it was so vivid. It was like utopia. I did not want to leave. I was with my little girl. And mind you, in the dream, I had to wait for her. I stood next to an angel and I waited for her. And she came out from the clouds. Shit is wild. She came out from the clouds. And I was expecting her brother, because they told me it was two. They told me it was a girl and a boy. So I'm expecting her brother to come as well. And her brother never came in that dream. But then again, I had another dream of a little boy stuck in an attic. The room that's all the way on top of the house. That no one stays in and people put storage in. Attic. There we go. I had a dream of the baby boy then, and I remember running up the steps because I heard him crying. And there was this woman that was guarding him, but she was not guarding him. She had stole him from me. So I picked my boy up, and yeah, I had some words for her. Then I woke up. I always wake up right when I meet my children in my dreams. I had another dream of me being pregnant. All these wild ass dreams that were just all about babies. And then for the past fucking 4 years, on my Instagram feed, or just everywhere I go, I just keep seeing babies. Baby signs. Diaper commercials. Sometimes baby music will come on out of nowhere. On my Explore page, it's been pregnant women for the past 3 years. Just pregnant women and families. That's when I learned that we live in a digital world. See, things are digital in this world. And it's almost like science and spirituality have merged. For my life experience. That's what it's like. It's like science and spirituality have merged and become one. But it's like the divine guided the scientist to utilize the minerals and tools that the scientist was given to create the foundation. Type shit, if y'all catch my drift. So, as a trans woman, you gotta understand that blows my mind. You don't see many trans women being mothers. You just don't see it. Because of how this world is set up. But I, for one, I don't give a fuck. I don't. Them was my babies in them dreams. And mama gonna fight for them. Moon, come on, baby. You got your own food. And mama gonna fight for them. I remember I used to tear up. I used to cry to my ex-boyfriend. I just want to be a mom. I just want to be a mom. I used to wish I could get pregnant. All types of thoughts. And now that I'm further along into my transition, not only physically, but spiritually as well, I'm open to the divine making my dreams come true. Because if they can make other people's dreams come true, I have a sound mind. I have the foundation. I've made the room. They can definitely make my dreams come true. You know? And honestly, I can't wait. Because even if I have to go through surrogacy, I'm going to be a mother. I've already told myself that. Mm-hmm. My nose so damn itchy. Who's being nosy in my business? I'm gonna be a mother. Either way, I think God created me for this foundation of oneness, ultimate love. You know? I know Calvin Klein received some fucking shit for that cover that they had with a trans man that was pregnant on the cover. And so many people just have opinions on other people's family dynamics. Like, bitch, we're here to motherfucking evolve. Motherfuckers want shit to be the same. Like, they're so like, oh, yeah, women are supposed to carry the babies and da-da-da-da-da. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We get it. Yes, I came out, my vessel came out of a vagina. I'm sure most people alive now came out of a vagina. But y'all, shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know what God is doing in someone's life. That's how I be feeling about it. The fuck? You're not in my body. You're not in my mind. You don't know why I think the way I think. You don't know why I feel the things that I feel. And for you to judge me just because I'm not your version of normal or what it's supposed to be? What? This is what I think about it. I don't be liking it. I don't be liking nothing about it. But hey, I understand. Because people want to control their children's narrative. And they think that our narratives goes against their traditions. And it's going to give their children another option to, in a way to do things. I don't care about your narrative. And I'm sure you don't care about my narrative. What? So let's live in peace and harmony. You do you, I do me. If you don't want your children to watch me, oh, I know. Because I understand my assignment. And that's just to multiply. And to continue to multiply to the day I die. Because where does your soul go when you die? Where does it go? Do you even know? Some people know. That's why for me it's important that I build a family tree. Because I don't want my soul to get recycled into the system. I would rather my great-great-great-great-granddaughter rebirth me as her child than some random woman. So I'm going to keep this bloodline and I'm going to keep my family tree strong. Mind your business. I know I'm allowed to handle. People believe in a fucking book and call me wild and want to pull scriptures out on me. Honey child, guess who wrote that scripture? A man. A human being. All I see is bots, robots. Created by the Vatican. The Vatican all the way in Italy controlling the whole world. Can you imagine? Not me. Not I. Not my family. Not my bloodline. We on the front lines with it. Ready. Ready. Waiting. What the fuck is you geeking for, bitch? Because I go against your agenda? This is my fur baby. Mommy baby. He on the front line too. In this family, we all fight. We all fight. But guess how we fight? We fight in here. We don't gotta do this. We don't have to kill nobody. We don't gotta go against nobody. We stay in our lane, and they come to bother us, and we got something for them. We don't lose energy fighting people. We just focus on us, and they lose energy coming to fight us. Can you imagine? My nose so damn itchy. Can you imagine the nonsense? It's nonsense. But hey, on the brighter hands of stuff, that's what this conversation was all about, is family and foundations. Building a foundation. I done built a foundation. We done multiplied over here. And now, the family I was born in wants parts. No, bitch. Y'all stay the fuck out. Y'all got your portion of the blessing. Just because my portion is giving times 10 does not mean that you can have a pair of shoes in my closet. No. I'm sorry. Because as soon as I give you a pair of shoes in my closet, what happens? An infiltration into my camps. And I'm not going to have that. This is Empire Talk. Y'all watching me from humble beginnings. This is raw. I love everything about my story. I love how I start. I love how it's starting for me. I love everything about it. It's personable. People can relate. It's down to earth. My family knew who I would be, and trust me, it's about ranking in the spiritual realm. They knew what my ranking in the spiritual realm was. They did. Do they care? No. They didn't. Do I care? No. I don't. I don't. I don't. Only one thing I care about, and that's bringing life onto this planet, and being rooted like a tree. That's all my my godmother wanted for me. I have a godmother, y'all. Literally God, mom, father, mother, God type shit. I love her to death. When y'all get more inhabited, I'm all about spiritual talk over here. So the regular mundane human is not going to understand me, and they're going to think I'm crazy. Do I care? No. Because they can't lock me up. Because they know I'm not lying. They know I'm not crazy. They know all I'm doing is speaking my religious truth. Yo, I've been doing that the whole video, scratching my nose. But thank y'all so much for having lunch with me. Enjoy the rest of your days. Enjoy the rest of your night, whatever time it is. And see you at the new episode, the next episode.